Hello everyone. So today in this video we are going to solve a question of LeetCode, that is valid Palindrome 2. This is 680 question on LeetCode and this comes under easy category. Alright, so let's start with the problem statement. Given a string s, return true if the s can be palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. So basically we have given a string and we need to remove at most one character from it to make it palindrome. So let's quickly understand with an example. So the basic approach which we're gonna use here is the two pointer. So let's see how can we use it. So let's take the first example. In the first example we have A, B and A. So let's take two pointers in this. So let's take L and R. Now let's check at L and R. So at L and R they both are equal, both are A. So we will increment L and decrement R. Now they both are at same index. So definitely the string is palindrome. So we will be returning true in this case. Let's take a complex example because these examples are too easy. So let's take a complex example. So in the complex example, let's take C, B, B, C, and C. Yeah, so let's take two pointers here. Let's take L and R. Now let's check at an L and R. So at Lth we have C, at Rth we have C. Both are equal. So let's increment L and R. Now let's check at Lth index and Rth index. They both are not equal. Since they both are not equal, so there are two possibilities. Either we can remove Lth index or we can remove Rth index. So let's try both the possibilities. So the one possibility could be we remove Lth index. So after removing Lth index, we will get something like C, B, C and C. And after removing Rth index, we will get something like C, B, B, C. Yeah, this we will get after removing Rth index. So let's see the position of L and R in this condition. So L will be here and R will be here after removing Lth index, and after removing Rth index L will be here and R will be here. Alright, so now let's check the Rth and Lth index. So they both are unequal and we cannot remove any more elements from it. So this is not palindrome, but the second case is palindrome because Lth index and Rth index are equal. So we will be returning true in this case as we got a palindrome string after removing an element from it, or we can say a character from it. So I hope the approach is clear to you. Let's quickly code it up. It is basically a simple two pointer approach. So yeah, let's take two integers, L is equal to 0 and R is equal to s dot size minus 1. These are basically the leftmost index and rightmost index. So let's run a while loop until L is less than R. Now let's check if S is L does not equal to S R. If they are not equal, then we need to remove a character from it. So before removing a character, let's take few variables here to quickly check the variable like the characters. So let's take L1 is equal to L plus 1. In this case, we will be removing the Lth index, so we will increment L plus 1, and R will remain at this position only, like the current position. So R1 will equal to R. Now in the second case, let's remove Rth index. So L will be at the same index. So L2 will be equal to L and R will be equal to like R2 will be equal to R minus 1. Now let's run a while loop until L1 is less than R1 and SL1 is equal to SR1. So we will be incrementing L1 and decrementing R1. Similarly, we can do for other case. So while L2 is less than R2 and SL2 is equal to S of R2. Let's increment L2 and decrement R2. At the end, just return if L1 is greater than equal to R1 or L2 is greater than equal to R2. We are checking this because like if this while loop is successful, then definitely L1 will be equal to or greater than R1, or if this while loop is successful, then definitely L2 is greater than equal to R2. Successful means here is the loop is completed for whole string. So this is what the logic is, and if any one of them is true, then definitely it is possible to make it palindrome. Otherwise, they both are false. So definitely it is not possible to make the string palindrome. So this will turn false if none of the while loop is successful. So at the end, just return true from here. We are returning true from here if the string is already palindrome, like in the first example. So it will not enter in this while loop, and if this will not enter into while loop, then this will not take place. So definitely the string is already palindrome, so we will be returning true. We forget to increment L and R here, so let's increment and decrement L and R. I hope it should go fine. Let's just run it. Yeah, this is silly syntax mistake here. Yeah, it should go fine now. Again the same mistake. Yeah, yeah, it's working fine. Let's just submit it. Yeah, it's working fine. Now let's calculate the time and space complexity. So time complexity of our solution is big of n because we are traversing through all the n elements, and space complexity of our solution is big of 1 because we are using constant spaces here. So I hope the approach is clear to you. If you still have any doubt in this question, feel free to comment down. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.